Hello, Scott Austin here from Jade Puma, and in this video I'm going to do a walkthrough of the site redesign that we recently did for Viz Art Ink. Viz Art is a business owned by Greg Vizentainer, and he's an artist that he bills himself as an extreme doodle artist, and you can see right here on this banner image, which is one of his pieces of art that we've made as the background for the homepage here. There's a lot of detail going on in his art. So his art's actually just a lot of fun to look at and find. Like there's hidden words you can see in here and objects and stuff. So there's a bigger picture, but then as you zoom in, there's more and more details related to the theme of that picture. So it's pretty interesting stuff. And they're a business in Carlsbad. He's got a physical store where he's selling art and art supplies. And then he's also got this online business where he's actually selling his art. So we did a site redesign that was an existing Shopify store, and we brought in the turbo theme and added wholesale functionality. So we did a site redesign and added some new features. So let me walk you through what's going on. The home page is, we've got these banners throughout the site that are highlighting the art that Greg does. Popular art section, popular products, and then, because in art, in a lot of the stores that we build, we actually don't put the about, the store, about the owner in the header or in the home page. But in an artist situation, it absolutely makes sense. So on the home page, we've got a little bit of a short bio about Greg, and then we have more. And then we've got an Instagram feed. So let's look at the header nav up here and show how we're allowing the consumers to flow through the site. So the first thing is, there's a gallery view, which basically, when we click on that, brings up all of the pieces of art that are available in the site. And this is just at the art level, right? It's not at the art and product. So he takes his art and he makes different products with it. For example, art prints, greeting cards, or candles, and more that you'll see. So here in this view, you look for the art that you like, and then you click on it. So let's just click on Yosemite Falls here. And then we take you to a collection of all the different products that have that piece of art, in this case Yosemite Falls, on it. And then on the product pages, we've got different details going on with the different hidden words and hidden pictures that are available in that art. We talk about the other products that are available with that art on it. And there's different variants for the different products for sizes and things like that. So that's the gallery view, and then we have the shop by product view. So in the gallery view, you pick your art first, then you see the products that are available. In the shop by product view, you pick your product first, and then see the art it's available on. So let's say you're interested in coasters, so you click on the coasters link, and it'll take you to the coasters collection, which is just coasters of all the different art available with the coasters on it. There's not a lot in this collection. Some of the collections have a lot more art on them, like greeting cards as an example. Let's pull up greeting cards. And there's lots of different art for the greeting cards. In the turbo theme, we're using the infinite scroll, but toggling it with the click. That way, if people are trying to get to the footer doesn't escape from them. So they have to click this, and then that starts the infinite scrolling of the turbo theme. And you can see as I scroll down, it'll just open up more and more until all the products are shown like that. So same set of products are available in these two menus of gallery and shop by product, and those are the products that are for sale. Now, something else that Greg has here is basically a portfolio, custom art. So he does a lot of custom artwork for different clients. So let's click on that. And you can see here's on the banner, there's some Disney art. And what this is just basically these products aren't for sale in the store, but he's showcasing the past work that he's done as a portfolio. And then we have an About the Artist page. And this is a really nice one. I always ask my store owners or recommend to my clients that they really talk about themselves and not just about the products, to put a human face to the business. And Greg has done a great job of that here. Meet Viz. His nickname is Viz, and he's got some fun photos of himself. He's got different videos he's done. He's done some TED Talks. So there's a lot of content here, right? You can spend some time engaging with this and watching the different videos and really learn a lot about this artist and this person. So I like the way that one is done. And then let's go into the footer and see the different evergreen pages that we have. About the artist we've already talked about. Event calendar is just a Google Calendar embedded, so that's nice easy code from the Google side of things. Put an embed code on the calendar. Greg actually does a lot of different art shows. He's not busy this month, but usually there's a lot of stuff on there, so he has a calendar for that. He's got a blog with lots of different content of all the different events he goes to and different things that he's doing. And then also this week he just launched a podcast. So what we did is we created a podcast. And he's only got one episode right now, but we're doing this with the blog functionality. So if you see up here, we created a second blog called The Business of Art, which is the name of his podcast. And each of the episodes will make a blog post. And that way it's easy for customers to see them. We don't have the embed link. What we have here is the YouTube video for the podcast. He's posting this out really soon to the different publishing services, and then we'll put the embed code for the actual audio stream, the MP3, in here also. But making a blog, a unique blog name for all of his podcast episodes was a nice way to get that podcast content into his Shopify store, but also make it clean for the customer to just see the podcast content and not be mixed in with the other blogs. We've got a frequently asked questions that hasn't been populated yet, but it's got the nice out-of-the-box accordion functionality that the Turbo theme does, which I like a lot. We've got a contact page, the different methods of contact, and we've got these banners everywhere. This really brings his art home. I think it looks really nice. And also notice on the pages what we did, and I very rarely do a background on a website. And what Greg had before was he had his art, and most of his art is really dark. So let's look at the gallery, and you'll see that a lot of the art is dark. He uses black an awful lot. So his website was very black in the past. And what it did, we definitely wanted to highlight his artwork like we're doing here, but it was a black background before. So I just went in, I actually used GIMP for my photo editing. I went into GIMP and just changed out the colors and turned it from a light into, a more white. It's just basically reversing all the lines kind of thing. And it ended up really nice. So now instead of this dark background that was there before dominating and overpowering the art, the background just goes to the background and lets the art come to the forefront, and it really lets the art pop quite a bit, but also giving you that engaging, I love the fact we've got the Statue of Liberty over here, right here, on a lot of the page. There it is. There's the globe for the earth. That shows up a lot. So every once in a while, you'll just see this little image pop up, like here's some Aztec or something, art looking thing going on. So that theme of his art is throughout everything, right? So his art is the banners, it's the background. It's also, if you see over here, it's his logo. His logo has that same doodle art effect going on inside of it. So we were looking down at the contact page, and then we've got the other evergreen pages there, the policies. Nothing really there to show off. So that's the basic consumer functionality. The customers come in, they can learn about the artist, they can shop, buy art, or buy product, and that all works really nice. And another thing we wanted to do for this store was add in wholesale functionality. So for wholesale, we added the Bold app, customer pricing app in. And here up in the header, we have in the top bar, we have a wholesale link. So if I click on that, it takes me to a wholesale page. Now this wholesale page has 3 different states. This is the not logged in state. So if a customer is not logged in, what they see is a button to log in, and just some generic information about a wholesale account, and a form to express their interest if they want to be part of the wholesale program. The second state is the logged in but not a customer, and I'm not going to show you that one because my account is already set up as a wholesale one. And basically it says, hey, you're logged in, but your account is not enabled for wholesale yet. you're waiting for it to be processed, or if something's wrong, send us some information with this contact form. And then the third state is the logged in and has a wholesale account. So with the Bold app for wholesale pricing, we're tagging customers wholesale, pretty intuitive there. So what we're doing is when you log in, I'm going to log in with my account. It already has the wholesale tag attached to it. So now that I've logged in, a couple things have just changed. The first one is we put up in this top bar this static message, you are viewing our wholesale prices. So the customer knows that as they're browsing the site, the prices that they're seeing are wholesale prices. The next thing we've done is we've added to the account page a little paragraph about wholesale to just reinforce to them you're logged in and you're seeing wholesale pricing. And the third thing that we've done is we've changed the top nav. So remember, we had the nav before that allowed people to see the gallery and the shop by product. Instead, because not all of the products available in the store are available in wholesale. So what we've done is we've just put in the categories of the wholesale products in the top. So the wholesale customer can now click on one of these categories and quickly start seeing the wholesale pricing. So I'm going to click on candles as an example. And what we've got here is a collection of the candle products and their wholesale price going on. And what we've also built out is what's called this quick order form. So I'm going to click on this link. For every wholesale category like candles, we created 2 pages. One is the shop by individual page, is a collection page like this. The other is a collection page view that stacks all of the products into one form, and all you have to do is put in some quantities here for how many you want. So if wholesale customers are buying a lot, they don't have to go in and out of pages and add things one at a time. They can look at a whole collection. They can add, whatever number of products this is with one click of the button. So now I'm going to go down to the bottom of the form and click the Add to Cart button. And you'll see all those products with the quantities that I had listed are shown here on this page. So I'm going to actually clear my cart because I want to show you another feature we built. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to add a single candle while I'm logged in as a wholesale customer to the cart. And the functionality here is you see this red box over here. So in the wholesale program, there's a minimum order size of $200. So what we're doing is we're looking at all the products in the cart, and notice we're even telling them that this is a wholesale product because remember I said before, not every product is available in the wholesale program. This is a wholesale product. And then the message we have is that the minimum order of $200 has not been met yet. We tell them how much they've got in their cart and how much they need to add before they're going to be able to check out. And you'll notice here this the checkout button, it's not clickable right now. So we disabled the checkout button so they can't get into the checkout. So that is, I think, everything for our wholesale. Let me show you a couple more things, though, about the site. So what I'm going to do now, notice our header up here, we still have the wholesale header, but I'm going to log out. So I'm now no longer logged in as wholesale, and I've lost that messaging up here in the top bar. We've gone back to the normal consumer navigation here. So next thing I want to show you is shop by product, because what we've done is there's some combo products they're called. So I'm going to go to this combo collection. And here, because, some people may want to order greeting cards, but one of, each of the different types of varieties and pick different pieces of art to put together the package that they want to buy. So a lot of the products are available in these combo packs, whether they're stickers, candles, greeting cards, or art prints. So let me just show you one of the greeting card ones, like not the assortment, the 5-card combo. That's the one I want to show you. So what we did here, and for each of the products that does this is a list of all the different pieces of art that are available on the greeting card. So we allow the customer to create their own package, and the $20 pricing is a discounted price because each of the greeting cards is a $5 price point. So 5 of them would be $25, but when they're buying in 5 at one time, they get the 20% discount from $25 down to $20. So these pull-down menus allow the customer to pick the different pieces of art that they want to put in. And the way we did that is each of these pull-down menus is actually a navigation menu. So the store staff can now, when they add new art or if they want to take art out of the inventory, they just go into that navigation menu and add or delete the item that's there for each one of these pieces of art. So it's easier for them to maintain. The way they had this before, it was hard coded into Liquid, so developer had to go in and change it. But by using the nav menu, the store staff is able to add and remove art as they need to for these products. And I think we have shown you everything there is to show in this store. There are a lot of fun products. You should go check it out. His art is really interesting, like I said. Anyways, thanks for watching.